Deliveries of legal adult use marijuana will begin in Arizona on Friday, allowing adults 21 to purchase cannabis to be dropped off at their doorstep. Previously, the service was available only to registered medical marijuana patients. The policy change was set to take effect no later than January 1st of next year, the trade group Arizona Dispensaries Association, ADA, said in announcing the change. The organization applauded regulators for working to adopt regulations ahead of schedule. We are thrilled that the Department of Health's proactive approach and commitment to implementing a well-thought-out delivery program has helped us reach this landmark moment sooner than expected, Ann Torres, ADA's executive director, said in a statement. Details of the new delivery program are included in updated adult use and medical marijuana rules posted by the State Department of Health Services. The changes take effect on November 1st. Rules include tracking of orders and deliveries, including times and locations, and require that delivery workers have a means of communicating with the marijuana establishment. Marijuana products and cannabis plants may be lawfully transported to buyers, but the change does not encompass delivery of paraphernalia. States vary as to whether they allow delivery of adult use marijuana, but those that have adopted the policy cite a possible increase in public safety. In New Jersey, for example, regulators last year highlighted cannabis delivery services as one of the number of measures designed to reduce the prevalence of impaired driving. Meanwhile, in Arizona, a state appeals court ruled earlier this month that medical marijuana dispensaries can operate near preschools, reasoning that state cannabis laws differentiate between schools and preschools. A different appellate ruling recently said the state cannot suspend a driver's license merely because someone has THC in their bloodstream. They must actually be impaired while behind the wheel. As far as the state's medical marijuana market, the program has continued to shrink following voters' approval of adult use legalization. A report from this summer noted that sales have dropped to 1/4 of the size of the adult use market 3 years after recreational sales began. Separately, as the November election approaches, 2 new polls show strong majority support for marijuana legalization, federal rescheduling, and cannabis banking reform among likely voters in Arizona, which is a key presidential battleground state. Regarding other drug reforms, Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs, a Democrat, signed a bill into law this summer that would allow firefighters and peace officers with PTSD to get workers' comp coverage for MDMA therapy if it's federally legalized. Hobbs' signing of that bill came shortly after she vetoed a separate proposal to legalize psilocybin service centers. The measure would have significantly expanded on Arizona's existing research-focused psychedelics law that provides $5 million in annual funding to support studies into psilocybin therapy. So, interesting. I think the best part about this article is something we don't hear very often, and that's regulators beating their deadline that they have by statute to implement any type of system. I think, especially with cannabis, we've seen quite the opposite of that, where application windows get delayed, application approval times get delayed. So shout out to the government in Arizona, the Department of Health Services, for once at least being ahead of schedule. This is Sohum reporting from the ATX.
Austin.
Let's throw it back to Texas. Let's throw it back to the rest of the crew and see what everyone has to say.
Arizona, man, them AZs, you know what I'm saying?
Why does that not bother you, but ATX does?
Because it's actually a real abbreviation. Yeah. It's actually like...
So is ATX.
No, it's not. ATX is not a real...
Just like we're JB, just like our friendship is JB.
No. You're not comparing none of that crap with that. That is not...
How do you feel about the PHX, Jason?
The what?
The PHX. Phoenix. Come on, it's obvious. Come on, Jason.
He almost said she even got it. Wow.
No, I wasn't like that, but I'm saying it's so obvious when you use one of those abbreviations. Jason, I don't understand Jason's fear.
It's so stupid. I have no fear.
I wrote it out and lined out the big letters so he understood why, and he's still just like, this is a refusal. This is a refusal.
This is stupid. It's totally ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I am glad that that more medical patients are going to be getting access. I think that is a great news and great story, Sohum.
Yeah, I was actually hanging out with people from... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, they already had delivery for medical in Arizona. This is adult use delivery that's starting. But yes, more people will have access to get cannabis delivered to them.
Oh, interesting, because the headline reads differently.
So it's saying expanding a service basically that was previously available only to medical patients.
Got it. Okay. All right. That makes more sense. Okay. All right. Okay.
Did you read the headline?
Yeah, I did. I did read the headline. That's why I thought that they were just allowing for delivery for medical. That's why I was a little confused on that.
It had an X in it, so it just tripped him up.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Carrie Lake. I wonder what she thinks about this.
Shout out to Carrie Lake. Yeah.
Listen, it's a win for access. I actually had some friends in town from Arizona the other day for a pickleball tournament, because that's a professional sport now.
Yeah.
Color me shot to shit. But they were asking if they had delivery there, because they were looking for some stuff while they were in town here. And I'm like, just, call a delivery service, have them come to your hotel. Mm-hmm. And they're like, can we do that in Arizona? And I don't think so yet. And now you can. So wonderful. Very quick turnaround on that request.
Mm-hmm.
Jason almost took that Carrie Lake bait, but he refrained at the last second.
I refrained.
He's squeezing his fingers together under his desk right now.
I think it's hitting the red wall.
I'm a fan of Carrie Lake.
He hit the red wall and fell in Carrie Lake.
Oh,
fell and bumped her head a couple of times, Jason.
No, she didn't. There. She is with it. No way. You are tripping, Dale. She is.
That's with RFK's brainworms.
What?
Oh, man.
What is causing that? What is causing that chipmunkness?
Sure did. Doesn't sound like that when he talks.
I'm so confused. I'm sorry.
I really don't.
Well, I think he half his brain already, so whatever's left is not all the cylinders.
I really love Carrie Lake's filter that she uses every time she goes live. It's fantastic.
I had a great time my conversation when I talked with Carrie Lake. So you guys can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Was that at Mar-a-Lago?
No, you can't say we can say. You do say whatever you want, no matter if it's based in fact or otherwise.
Everything I say is factual. Everything I say is 100% factual.
Define factual.
Correct. Truthful. All of those things.
Correct.
Yeah. Correct. CORRECT.
Is that on the fucking airport in Austin?
Correct.
No, correct.
Factual.
Correct. CORRECT. Just for all of you that can't listen
very
correctly.
good, Jason.
And all you guys that need a sponsorship from Q-Tips.
Very good, Jason.
From Q-Tip.
Well, just a reminder, just because somebody believes something doesn't mean it's true.
No, they felt it in their gut. You know what I'm saying? It's in your gut. I don't care what the polls say. I don't care about anything else. I felt it in my gut that I won this election, so we won this election. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
When your butt puckers up, you're not right either. Might be, but it doesn't mean you're always right.
Whoa.
Data don't matter.
Whoa.
Data don't matter.
All right, Rico, you ready? You ready for this? For Jenny's story?
Let's do it. So close.